yes, bitch. I got my fucking candle. And also, yes, I'm blonde as fuck. I'm actually blonde. This shit is nuts. It's giving bowl cut because I just shampooed it. But I've been blonde for like a minute. I haven't been posting at all. Sorry, guys. As you can see by the title of this video, I'm gonna be talking about that damn phone. Now, when your mom and a lot of Gen Z people can attest to this, being Gen Z myself, I can attest to this phrase. It's always that damn phone. Like, you on that damn phone. Your stomach hurts because you on that damn phone. However, I don't think that phone causes a stomach ache. I do think it is a massive contributor to the depression and anxiety rate that this generation faces. As y'all have probably guessed, I've been going through some shit, y'all. I had to take a big ass break from everything. Reset. I had to step away from a lot of things, such as social media, and especially in this political climate. You open your phone and it is war, gas prices, inflation, like injustices. And that's not to say that you should ignore it. You should never ignore it and not speak up on what you think is right. But it is very easy to fall into being consumed by negativity. And guys, social media really enforces negativity into your life, you know. I just got into therapy, and my therapist was like, a big reason why a lot of people of your age group that are, you know, going into college develop this negative sense of the world is because of the phone. And I'm like, that's so stupid. Everybody tells you to get off the phone. But I was like, screw it. Let me try it. So I deleted social media for like a week. I still felt like shit. I'm gonna keep it so real. I felt like shit for like the first week. And then I got off it for a second week straight. And actually, I went outside and I started journaling. Literally the things that I am grateful for that other people don't have. And y'all, what you like express gratitude for, and if you focus on what you have, I'm not saying it's a cure. I know a lot of people are crazy depressed, and I'm so grateful that I had resources because a lot of people don't. But my biggest piece of advice for people that are dealing with what I'm dealing with is being present. And when you're on social media, it's really hard to be present, you know. That's why I don't post any ASMR content on any other platform, because I feel like YouTube is relatively not enforcing negativity, you know. It's like more entertainment. What I was dealing with personally one day, after just like doom scrolling, which I've done so long up until that point, and I already struggle with depression. I'm a really depressed person, actually. I literally had like a whole like existential crisis, you know. Like, what am I doing here? Like, I feel like I'm waiting to die, you know what I mean? Dark shit that doesn't make any sense, you know. And it doesn't make sense, but I don't think that my phone and my social media use caused it, you know. There's a lot of different factors that I won't get into, but the main contributor that made it so much worse was my phone. I feel like oftentimes we're a lot of people my age, we tend to turn to our cell phones. And I'm not anti-cell phone at all, but I think we turn to our cell phones in uncomfortable situations or as a coping mechanism, as a distraction. I know for me, at the height of what I was dealing with, my immediate instinct was to lock myself in my room and doom scroll. But, and I see that like in school when it's like people are like having conversations, you know, and like it gets awkward and then people just resort to their phone instead of, you know, trying to like really conversate. But in turn, it's making the problem worse because you scroll on Instagram and you see like 10 different news articles of just straight negativity, you know. What you consume and what you think about truly reflects who you are and what you are, you know. And it really manifests in your life, you know. And that's like, you hear that and you're like, that's such bullshit, you know. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, how am I looking at like some news thing? But like, if you see like constant news articles of everything is bad all the time, the world is fucked up all the time, you're gonna go into this life and be like, holy shit, life fucking sucks, which is what I was going through. Until you get off and you step outside and you realize like, hey, everything might be okay. Everything's not going to shit, you know? I'm here, I'm privileged, I'm grateful. A lot of time I still deal with those feelings. And I'm not saying that this is a cure for what anyone's going through, but it will definitely help 100%. Just push your phone down. Resort to like an hour a day. This is what I've been doing. I've been trying to get back into social media just a little bit. I've resorted to an hour a day, like, and that's it, you know. Doom scrolling like is genuinely one of the most unhealthy practices that is just normalized today. And it's like, yeah, it's like haha funny, doom scroll, but I really think it's doing like irreversible damage. Well, not irreversible, but a lot of damage to people. And it's not even fair because an older generation made it, and it's like, here's an older generation that's like pushing this like unhealthy habit, just like the nicotine epidemic. Older motherfuckers putting vapes and shit and forcing them onto younger people, making social media and forcing it onto people. And then they're the first to be like, your generation is like messed up. Like, when I was a kid, we would go out and play baseball. Okay, like, I don't know what to say to that. Like, when older generations are like, you know, we just smoked good old cigarettes and weed, and y'all are out here with vapes, because everywhere we go, it is like targeted at us. You go to like 7-Eleven, vape. You go on social media, vape. It's like, you can't really be mad. And that's why I empathize with people that have these problems, you know, because it's like, I can't like be like, hey, like, shame on you for vaping, because it's like, do you? And you know, that's cool and that's completely fine. But like, as an old head, well, I'm like, as an old head, why would you like go shame another generation for something that's so heavily imposed on us, you know? But you, as a person with a mind seeing this, can be like, no, screw that. I'm not gonna be like another number, you know? And that's why punk music resonates so much with me. Some punk music. And that's just why I have significantly stopped listening to a lot of punk. That sounds bad, right? And there's like, oh my god, James, you love punk. It's like all you talk about. So much punk is, my life sucks. My life is terrible. I am a loser. I will always be a loser. This is how it is. And on the other hand, so much punk music is like, I'm gonna liberate myself, and PMA, positive mental attitude, bad brains, like you can't bring me down. I have positive mentalities, and I'm not gonna be another number to the system, you know? And one way you can reject that is just by getting off of social media, you know? Just reject it. It doesn't need to be your way of life, and you don't need a screen to dictate how you view the world. How you view the world is what the world will give back to you, you know? it reflects, your thoughts reflect in your reality. It's crazy, but it's true. A little rant for y'all. This is a very short video, but it's something that I've significantly experienced in my life, and I thought I have to share, because it's like, if I see like somebody go through what I go through, I wouldn't wish this shit on my worst fucking enemy. Anyways, yeah, I'm blonde as fuck. Shout out my acne people, dog. Shout out people with acne. Y'all aren't ugly. I think acne is really pretty, to be honest with you. Of course not on me, because I have a complex, but I'm blonde, yeah, and I feel like a pretty hoe right now, so I love you guys, I love you guys so much. Sorry for the hiatus, that's the word. Shout out Hiatus Coyote, actually. Hiatus Coyote's been getting me through a lot of shit. I'm gonna do a music rant right after this, actually, now that I mention it. Thanks, guys. I love y'all.